conversations this week, man, with some people that's trying to get involved in real estate. There's a lot of people who's like, man, I want to get involved in real estate. I don't know what to do, where to start. How can I get started? How can I start doing some stuff in real estate? And I remember when I first got started, man, I used to think, man, I don't have the money. I don't have the resources to get started in this real estate game. But dude, it's crazy how, you know, people say you don't need money, but the most thing you need, the biggest thing you need is the want, like you have the want to get involved, right? It's like people that want to get involved in stuff just figure out a way to get involved. It's like you don't tell yourself no, you don't tell yourself I can't. You just start getting involved. And that's what I started doing with this wholesale thing. I just started going to look at properties. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could buy it, I couldn't. You know, it's like I couldn't buy the property. I didn't know how to get it by any contract. I didn't know any buyers. I didn't know nothing. But I was out there. I was trying to get people in the contract. I was just doing stuff, right? So I think that's one of the biggest things, man. Just getting out there and going and doing stuff is the number one step to getting started in real estate. So you got to be able to be willing to put yourself out there and be willing to start doing stuff. And the next thing I always tell people is like talk with confidence, right? And one of the biggest ways I learned for people to talk with confidence is to connect with other people who's doing real estate, whether that's somebody like me that might be on social media or just somebody around you that is already in real estate. Connect with them. That'll help build your confidence that you could potentially do this, right? Because you have to build up that belief in yourself, right? It's like many people say, yeah, I believe in myself, but you have to really believe that you can do it, right? So I think those are some of the keys as far as the actual strategies and actual tactics and actual paperwork and all that other different stuff. Like all that stuff is learnable, right? And many people like, I learned all that stuff, but learning that stuff ain't gonna get you a deal. Doing, going out there and being active is what's gonna drive deals. So like I think that's the biggest step, man. What do you think? If you think there's a bigger thing that's important to get the first deal, leave it in the comments, put it over in the comments on the side. Ali says he's on the plane tapping in. Ali always on the go, man. So Anita said, hey, Byron, what's good? Nothing much, Anita. Still making this move, man. Once you move, it's like now you gotta unpack, you gotta do all this stuff. So still making that adjustment, man. But it's been good, man. And I'm excited about being back live, putting content back out there. I just had a closing today that I went to earlier. Went to a closing earlier today that felt good. And that was actually my second flip, right? Closed on my second flip, and that felt good. Actually gonna pull up this property that I actually closed on. Let's pull it up. Closed on this property right here. This is the property I closed on right here. So I closed on this property. I actually bought it in January, and we went through and it was actually a property I was going to wholesale. I had a buyer on it and everything. Buyer, when I looked at it, it did check out for the buyer. So the buyer backed out, and I was like, shoot, this thing all the way in Locust Grove. It's like, what am I going to do with that? And then I was like, maybe I can flip it. So I sent my contractor down there. He looked at it. He was like, yeah, I think we can do good, this and that. So he was like, yeah, probably a 20K rehab. So we went in there, ripped up all the floors, and like you can see it. Oh dang, pictures gone. But anyways, I think there's another site. Let me try to go on painted the whole thing, obviously, pressure washed the outside, put a new fence around it. We didn't do anything major. The biggest thing we probably did was change the countertops. We changed the countertops everywhere. We had to replace the toilet, and stuff like that. So it wasn't that bad. It didn't look that bad at the beginning. And I'm about to share this with y'all. I'm about to share the actual pictures with y'all right here, so y'all can kind of see what the rehab looked like. So, bam. These are pretty bad to stick on this side. But the property was a decent property. Like, look how fresh that property is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a fresh looking property. It looked good. And yeah, we just changed the floors, changed the countertop, put some new fixtures in there, painted the cabinets, put new appliances in, and stuff like that. So it looked good, man. Somebody came across and bought it. I think we ended up buying it at 160. So I bought it at 160, put about 20, I think it ended up being close to 25K into it. So bought it at 160, 25K, 185. Realtor fees took me up to like 200, and paid the lender back took me up to like, let's just say 210, and then we sold it at, I think it was 262, something like that. 252, 250. I think it might have been 252. I think they had to bring some like 257. It was 262. Then we brought 5K close to 257. So it ended up being like a 40-something K deal. So it was good, man. 40-something K. I didn't pay any money to get the loan, right? And that was just straight off the strength of my name, right? The strength of me doing business with people, the strength of me putting myself out there. So I didn't put any money down. I didn't pay for the rehab. Rehab was funded, so it was good, man. My second flip, it was good. The biggest thing, and I did it all from here. Right? This is like, I did it all from right here. So getting insurance, turning the power on, turning the water on, dealing with little hiccups here and there. It was a good experience, right? And to be able to make 40 grand off just doing that was real good, man. That's a big chunk of what would have been like my teacher salary, if I kept teaching. So this is a good flip. And then next month, another flip that I'm gonna close that's better than this one. And then the next month, I hope I got another flip that I'm gonna close. So doing flips, man, anybody trying to set property looking for another flip. So, but yeah, man. So I'm out here flipping, still wholesaling, still got some wholesale deals that I'm working on, but flipping, staying in the deal and flipping is a lot of times, well, sometimes it makes more sense. So adding that to what I can do is big, right? To be able to go out here and rehab a house, put it back on the market and sell it, that's big to be able to do that. So, like, I want to be able to flip, I want to be able to buy and hold, I want to be able to wholesale, I want to be able to do some creative stuff. So just adding stuff as I go, and it's like, I used to always say, man, I don't know nothing about flipping, I don't know nothing about fixing the house. But I didn't have to know anything about fixing the house, right? I flipped and I really didn't know how to flip. I just went through the process, right? And different people process is different. Like, I didn't fix anything. Some people want to go and fix stuff. Like, I didn't do none of the work. 0% of the work is what I did, right? And it took me 3 months to get this done. So it took 3 months to get this done. And Jerome Dennis said, it's not, my job about to fire me. Hey, I remember when I was at my check out on it, and I was able to flip it and make more money. So sometimes, man, you gotta thank God for the skill. Right? You gotta be grateful for things that you don't get. So Jerome said, I've been focused on real estate. My work has been bad. Yeah, no doubt, man. Sometimes it happens. You gotta learn how to, put effort into what you want, right? So you get your job, what you're supposed to do there, and then you need to be able to put into yourself and your own stuff, right? I learned to do that as well. Like I was at work doing a lot of my real estate stuff, but I still was performing at work. And people question me, oh, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. It's like, dude, I'm still outperforming all these other people. So it's like, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm not doing my job, I'm still outperforming these people. Then what are they doing? It's like, what are they out there doing? And you talk to them about what they doing, because I'm gonna be gone, and you and him will be still here. So, but man, it's do your best at your job, and then do your absolute best at trying to do the things that can help your business. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm happy, excited about that flip that I just did. I'm gonna make a post about it. Just explain some of the details, some of the things I learned along the way, stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, been doing more flips now, looking for another flip. Right now, just been putting out a lot of marketing, finna start more marketing. So again, anywhere around Atlanta, right? Anywhere around Atlanta, or anywhere that fits your Georgia. And you got a property, no slut, want to sell a property, anything like that, man. I'm definitely interested in purchasing, right? So Jerome said, I'm thinking about just quitting and doing Lyft until I can get this thing off the ground. Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, sometimes that's the case. You gotta have the courage to do what you really want to do. You only want to get one chance, man. Like, this ain't that young Mario Brothers where you got 5 lives, right? It's like, you got one, right? You got one, man. You gotta be willing to go ahead and take a chance. Like, what I'm doing is taking a chance, man. I had to take a chance of what I'm doing. And I am taking a chance. Now, if I fail, what happens? Like, if I fail, I go back to teaching. I live a regular life, like I was gonna do, right? So my worst case scenario is to be average, right? That's the worst case, is to be average, like everybody else. So you gotta be willing to go out here and try something, man. Be what you want to be, do what you want to do, because you only get one chance, man. You know what I'm saying? To try. Give yourself a legit chance to push toward what you want to do. So that's what I would say, Mr. Jerome. But yeah, man. Speaking of Mr. Jerome got to join my elite wholesale course, man. I'm proud. I'm trying to help more people do this wholesaling thing, man. For $100 a month, I help people learn the wholesale business, how to start, get involved in real estate. I give them, I'm going to help people find buyers that they can sell properties to, teach people how to find sellers that they can reach out to try to see if they can, contract these people and get them over to the buyer agreement. So I believe that's one of the biggest things. Like, people learn from other people. Like, I didn't just figure this thing out all on my own. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody want to hear the story. I just figured it out on my own. It's like, dude, all these people that you see this ain't doing this, they ain't figured it all out on their own. Somebody else taught them something on how to do this, how to do that. And that's how they was able to break through and get a deal. It wasn't until I connected with somebody else that I got a deal. Like when I sat there and just looked at YouTube and just looked at social media, I never got a deal. It wasn't until I actually got out there and connected with somebody else that they was able to show me this is how you do this, and this is how you do that, and this is how you do this. And that's when I got a deal. Right? It's like you got to learn, like you got to connect with people. Grant Cardone, I'm reading Grant Cardone, Tennis Mentor right now. It's like strangers are the ones who got your money in their pocket, like Jerome looking for the money to get away from his job. It's in strangers' pockets. He gotta talk to strangers. Like you gotta go out and connect with people. Like you gotta connect with people. You gotta connect with strangers, people that you don't even know. You gotta connect with them because your money is in their pocket. That money you're looking for is in their pocket, right? And if you ain't willing to go out here and connect with these people, connect with people who can show you how to really get this done, you ain't never gonna get your money. You gonna keep your money that's in your pocket right now. That's what you gonna do. You gonna keep the money that's in your pocket, and you ain't gonna be getting the money that you're out there looking for. That's the thing, like you make money and you wanna hold on to it so bad that you never give yourself a chance to make the big moves. Like you wanna hold on to the spot you in right now so bad that you never give yourself a chance to make that big move, right? It's like that's what like dude, people who reach the next level making big moves, right? They make big moves to get to the next level, man. So Xavier said, locked up my first deal last month, ready to do my next one. That's what's up, man. Did you close the deal? Right? We'd like to know more about what happened, man. Did you close it? What was it at? You know, what you get it for? How much you sell it for? All that other good stuff, man. So Jerome said, locked up my first deal last week, buying for a deal in Arizona. Do you, JD? I'll help anybody. Yeah, JD. Yeah, man, I'll JD with you. What did you lock up? What did you lock up? So what did you put in the contract? How much did you put in the contract for? Right? I remember when I was first getting started, like, I would put stuff in the contract, never get it close. Put it in the contract, never get it close. Put it in the contract, never get it close. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. I met some people, next thing you know, got some in the contract, sold that bug. Got some in the contract, sold that bug. The more people I met, I kept getting stuff in the contract, keep selling it. Like you got to connect with people. You got to, man. You can't just sit around in your house and sit around and not connect with other people and think you're gonna do deals. You got to, man. So Jerome said the ARV is 222. I locked it up for 175. I don't know, man. Could be potentially a deal. It just depends on how motivated that person is. Like usually, if the ARV is 222, I mean, maybe you find somebody that want to buy a rental, right? A landlord that want to buy a rental. Maybe it's something that, well, somebody would have to be rented, right? So they bought it for 185, they probably want to buy this for a flip, right? If you got it for 175 and they got it for 185, they didn't flip it. You know what I'm saying? So what you probably gonna have to do, man, is find somebody like a landlord, maybe, or maybe it's a hedge fund property, maybe one of them will buy it. Or what you do is get somebody who's interested in the property, let them go out and see the property, and then after you view the property, come back and reduce the price yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we give you this much. You know, so the baby calling your name. Nah, he ain't calling my name, man. Nah, he ain't calling my name. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's one thing to lock a deal up. It's another thing to close the deal, right? Like I said, I was locking deals up, no closing, no having to back out of contract, want certain prices already know what the buyer would pay. I got a seller right now who on 180 already know the buyer at 183, and he got him in the contract. He already know what the buyer at, right? I know I'm gonna send the buyer in there. I know I'm gonna tell the seller we gotta go down. I already know. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing a game. It's like if you playing a basketball game or a football game, and you already know the play. You know what I'm saying? I already know the play. But it's like when you don't have a buyer, it's like you don't know the play. You have no clue. You walking in the dark. You got a person in the contract at 175. You don't know what anybody will buy this for, right? You don't know. That's because you haven't went out there to connect with these people that's buying the property, right? So one thing I want to do for people that's in my elite group is to work with them one-on-one to create a list of buyers for their particular area, right? It's like you can find buyers in your particular area easily. You just gotta know what you're doing, man. It's not very difficult, but you gotta know what you're doing. But yeah, man, so Xavier, man, would love to hear about that deal you got locked up. Jerome, congratulations, man, on getting your first deal locked up. But you gotta get it closed, man. You gotta figure out how you can close this deal. But you hit me up on IG, man, send me the address. I'll see if I know anybody that would be interested in that particular property or whatever. So, but yeah, man, if you got properties that you're interested in JVing on, working together on, hit me up. I definitely work with people on different properties that got on the contract. If anything on the outskirts of Atlanta, I'm buying. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody that'll buy. Most of the people, there's some people, national buyers that I have that buy all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you at. I can help you find a buyer if I don't have one. So, but yeah, man, if you need help, hit me up, man. Jerome, hit me up. What are you doing for marketing, Jerome? And Xavier, what are y'all doing to find sellers? How are you reaching out to sellers? What are you doing? What are you using to find sellers? So I was talking to somebody the other day. They were saying that they was using, I think it was Sell My House Fast or something like that, where they basically, I guess, create a website for you and drive leads into a system and basically help you get pay-per-click leads. So I'm thinking about pay-per-click. I want to do it, but still kind of up in the air about it. So Jerome said, so Byron, I was presented with a better job. I'm thinking about doing it, more money for me to put in my business. My main thing is capital. Yeah, no doubt, man. Well, I think the main thing is energy, right? Energy. And energy applied at the right level, man. You gotta put yourself out there. Even on social media and stuff, man, you gotta let people know what you're doing. Let people know what you're doing. Put yourself out there. Talk to your family and friends. Let them know that, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. So I think that's one of the big things that people don't do that you definitely should do to help yourself get started. And that's with anything that you do. But I don't think your biggest thing is camera, man. I think your biggest thing is connecting with people. It's like your connections is gonna be your biggest thing, man. If you can connect with people, that is gonna be your biggest thing. You gotta connect with the right people, whoever that is. If you can get connected with the right people, that's gonna change everything, right? Talk about if you got a property out there for 175. What if you got connected with the right people where somebody is offering 185? You just need that right connection, right? Now you got 10K. Now capital ain't a problem. What the problem is, you ain't connected with the right people. Right? It's like you got to get connected. Jerome said, I cold call. That's what's up, man. Use that batch dialer. Cold calling, man, very effective way to get deals, period. So Xavier said ARV 150, got it for 75, sold it for 65. That's what's up. Like, that's a deal. Right? It was like, dude, you should have told me what that deal was. I might have wanted that deal. That sounds like a good deal. The ARV 150. Hold on. You must have got it for 55 and sold it for 65. You didn't get it for 75. Maybe you got it for 65 and sold it for 75. Maybe that's what it was. But anyways, struggled to sell it at first, not gonna lie. The area wasn't the best. That's the stuff that had to renegotiate it. That's how usually how it work. So he said not text. So different market strategies work, man. Where are you at? Say you like text and where are you at? And what are you using to text? Are you using batch? Are you using launch control? Or are you using bleed sherpa? What are you roar? What are you using to text? But yeah, man, that sounds like a really good deal. ARV 150. Even if you sold it for 75, you made 10K. If you sold it for 75 is a good number, right? For somebody with if the ARV is 150, I mean they probably can still flip that, especially if it's a like rehab. It also probably would make for a good rental. But yeah, man. Or if they was doing a little burn, right? They could do that too. So Xavier says using REI reply, but trying to switch to launch, but it's kind of expensive. Yeah, no doubt, man. How much do you pay? How much you paying a lot? The reason I didn't like REI reply because one, it was pretty confusing. Two, is like I didn't want to pay as I go. It's hard for me to pay as I go. So that's why I kind of shy away from REI reply. But yeah, that's another thing you gotta think about, Xavier, man. It's like in order to keep this fire going, you gotta keep pouring stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pouring stuff on it. Like you can't. It's hard to keep your fire at the exact same level. Right? It's hard to keep your fire at the exact same level. You either pouring more on it to make it bigger, or you're not pouring enough on it and it's dwindling. You gotta pour more on it to make it, right? To make it blow up, right? So Xavier said $50. Yeah, $50. Dude, you got most more fuel on that fire, man. You know what I'm saying? So listening while cold calling, that's what's up, Winston, man. Hey, gotta be on the ground, man. Got to be on the ground. Listening while cold calling, man. You know, yeah, telling you, man, cold calling, you'll definitely find a deal if you know, reach your numbers, man. It's all about numbers game. You gotta reach out to as many people as you possibly can. It's a numbers game. You gotta reach out to enough numbers, right? You just gotta reach out to enough numbers. So, let me see. Shoot, we've been on this thing about 30 minutes, man. Got 5 people still up in here. Make sure you like the video. Let me see what Xavier got. Xavier says, what's the best way to find buyers? I want to find them through PropStream, but I haven't tried yet. But Facebook is good also. Yeah, Facebook is good. My favorite way is PropStream to find buyers in the area, man. There's a lot of different ways you can find buyers through PropStream, man. So that's what I show people. That's what I show people how to do inside of my elite group. Show people how to find buyers in the area, how to find regular buyers, how to find big buyers, all that other good stuff, man. That's what we do, man. Sunday, and I'm gonna start meeting people one-on-one and try to help people get this thing. So really want to help people get started, do their first deal, do their second deal, start doing business, build a business, all that other good stuff. So once it says 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, there you go, man. Commitment. Commit to consistency, right? Commit to consistency. If you committed and you consistent, man, that's gonna take you a long way. It's take you a long way. So you gotta be committed and you gotta be consistent. You market consistently, man, you gonna get deals, man. Consistent marketing. You just have to be consistent. That's it, man. You just have to be consistent. So what's the group? I don't reside in your area. No, it's an online group, man. I'll drop the link inside of the chat. It's an online group, and we meet every Sunday. And like I'm gonna start one-on-ones. We're gonna do one-on-ones so that I can show people, more details about this is how you do this, and help people build out a buyer's list for their particular area, right? Whatever area they're in, show them how to do it. So just trying to show people how to get started, man. It's like so hard to convince people to let you show them. It's like, dude, I'm trying to show you how to get started, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I'm trying to show you. Most of the time, it's like, you trying to show somebody, but it's like, they ain't listen, or they don't want to listen. It's like, dude, I'm trying my best to help you. I know it's hard to see, like, even when I was getting started, it was hard for me to see that, oh, dang, I look back and it's like, there was people that was trying to help me or could help me, but I was like, wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh no, I can do this on my own. Luckily, I ran into some people that actually helped me, because I wouldn't have went out and chose like, hey, help me. I ran into some people and then it just happened that since I ran into them, they helped me. But you gotta get yourself out there, man, to go out there and get help. And then the biggest thing I did was keep Larry, man, paying him $5,000 to go to his two-day training. It was big, right? I paid him $5,000 to go to his 2-day training, and that changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Went from 20, doing it basically a hobby to making it a full business, right? Where it's like full-time income, full business, everything. But I had to pay $5,000. It's like, are you willing to pay $5,000? No. Right? But if I wouldn't have done that, then I'd be still over there teaching. I'd be at work right now, right? Teaching these kids. I'd be handing out tests right now. Be handing out tests, telling people, hey, you gotta be quiet. But shoot, man. The link is right there, man. I'm also gonna put a link inside of the description below for you people that's interested in learning how to get started with this thing, man. Here we go. So I put the link in the description below. You can go check it out, man. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Xavier, congratulations. Jerome, congratulations. Keep pushing for all y'all people that's out there that's trying to come up, trying to do better. Congratulations for the attempt, man. Just keep pursuing. It's gonna happen, man. Just stay consistent. But anyways, man, appreciate y'all still coming.